Greetings, my healers, this is Nick Hentel, and welcome back to Pokémon Academy Life Forever. Now, as you saw in the last episode, we received the shocking news from Dean Drayden that Red dropped out of Kobukan. And we played as Ethan for a while, and now, look at this text box. Let's get on with the story. You are no longer you. It's Monday, and ooh, look at this. Do you recognize these Pokémon? Yep. I'll show you who we're playing as this time. It's Blue! Blue motherfucking Oak. Well, it doesn't have the same charm as Gary motherfucking Oak, but look at his proficiencies, look at this. I guess his proficiencies are so high because, of all the knowledge he received from Professor Oak during his childhood and up to now. Yeah, and his grandpa is obviously a Pokemon expert. And look at this. Look at his traits. Charm 4, Knowledge 3, Courage 38, Wit -3, and Patience 7. I'm surprised his patience is up this high since he's a pretty impatient guy. Oh man, that rhymed. Now let's look at his Pokemon. Pidgeotto, Eevee with a Soothe Bell. I suppose he wants to evolve his Eevee into either an Espeon or an Umbreon, because Eevee evolves based on the high friendliness into either of those two Pokemon. Now, here's the Charmander that he's been training after the Pokemon Center. Here's a Magikarp with an experience share, that's pretty smart, and an Execute. Surprisingly, he doesn't have any Dragon types since he's also taking a Dragon type elective aside from the flying one. And now let's look at his social. So look at this. Obviously, Blue is dorm mates with Charon, and he's there? Yeah, pretty much to Ethan. Blue is there with a question mark. And Blue is an anti-hero to Skyla. And he's made a lot of rivals. Look at this. He has rivals with a lot of people. Look, rival, underclassman, enemy. Oh, he's Erica's enemy. Rival, partner. Oh, yeah, Yellow. This is a new character that we're going to meet. Hopefully not a romantic partner, no. And Blue is also Silver's rival. Mentee. I'm saving Red for last. Dorm mate. And Gramps' grandson. And look at this. He is at the same level with Red as Red is at level 3 with Blue. And obviously, of course, Blue is the talker and Red is the listener. Oh my god, look at Red, poor guy. Now, let's get on with the story, shall we? Oh, wait, look at the backpack. He has all these, healing items. No evolution items. Whoa, look at this, 27 Pokeballs. Has all these balls. And these battle items, and a miscellaneous picture of Daisy, Dad's coin, Mom's watch, and hand mirror. Okay, now let's get on with the story. You wake up at the crack of dawn, as you almost always do. Your roommates aren't here. Unsurprisingly, given the events of last night, you had told them all never to come back. One little screaming match and all those slackers ditch me. Quitters like that will never be the #1 trainer in Kobukan. Or maybe it's because your roommates don't like you. Have you ever thought of that? You throw off your blankets, looking at yourself in the mirror. Ha! Hair's looking good. Alright, time to get training. Blue is a narcissist, isn't he? But who? Nate and Sharon are out. Those other two losers aren't here. Red's dead or something. I bet you wish Red was dead. Well, since when have you been training with Red? You haven't. Well, that one time after he ranked up with you. I guess there's her. Might as well. Okay, and here's the new character that we're meeting. She fell asleep waiting for me again, huh? That's Yellow. Wake up! Blue! Yeah, you ready to go training? I sure am. I was doing a bunch of research last night on fish-type Pokémon anatomy, and I think I should be a lot better at healing them now. Yeah. You know, if you didn't have that dumb thing against battling, you could train without me knocking out your Pokémon for you. It's more fun this way, though. What, it's fun for you to watch me hit a 999 KO streak out in the fields? Yes. Whatever, come on, let's go. Please wipe that blush off your face, which is what you did. Wait! Yeah, what? There are people arguing that way. So, who cares? You know I love a good argument. It'd also be faster to go the other way if you want to go to the fields. What are they arguing about? Your friend Red, and if He's not my friend! How many times do I have to tell you that? I'm sorry. Fine. I've heard enough of that idiot's name over the past 3 days to last me a lifetime. I'll go your way. Yay! Come on, Blue! That Yellow. Why does she always follow me around? Doesn't she get the message? Okay, we're at the Seaport now. Oh, we're going to the Seaport? I thought we were going to the fields. Yeah, I changed my mind. That Cramorant was around here. That Cramorant that was around here finally disappeared, so I can train properly without being attacked by that thing every 5 seconds. Well, that's because your boyfriend or your future boyfriend caught her, so you don't need to worry about that. Ha! It's almost a shame. I was going to try and catch it. Those things like to swallow Pikachu, right? Maybe I could finally get rid of that stupid rat for good. As long as you don't have her swallow Raichu, then I'm fine. Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. Always will be better than Pikachu, by the way. But you all know that. What? What's your issue? I have a Pichu, my Choo-Choo. So Yellow has a Pichu like Ethan does. Well, obviously, I'm not going to get my Cramorant to chow down on your rat. Okay, shall we train? Yeah. You sure you don't want to actually battle this time? Fat load of good your training will do in the quarter clashes. I'm sure. I'm in the nursing program anyway, and this is a much more important kind of training. I don't know what the point of medical training to be a Pokemon nurse is. You just put your Pokemon in the healing machine, slap the big red button, then wait 3 seconds for the beeps to end. I've told you before, Blue, those machines can't handle serious injuries or diseases, and what if a Pokemon is too agitated to get into their Pokeball? Nurses need to know how to calm them down. Sure, or you could just have a strong trainer, like me, battle it until it calms down. You can't battle away all your problems, Blue. That sounds like something someone who's not good at battling would say. That's pretty mean, but it's also true. Just for that, I'm not healing your Pokemon until you defeat at least 30 wild Pokemon in a row. Make it harder. Oh, then, oh gosh, you're close. For 50 wild Pokemon in a row? Okay, alright. You saw how Yellow blushed and was flustered at how close Blue was. The first time I played this part of week 5, I took an immediately disliking to her. Yeah, I swear she better not steal Blue away from Red, and if she does that, then I will be incredibly devastated. Then again, Blue might be gay. It's possible. Maybe that's the reason why Blue asked why she didn't get the message. Or if she didn't get the message. Yeah, Blue might be gay, it's possible. Yeah, that's a good start. Sit back and watch, Amarillo! Shouldn't it be Amarilla, since Yellow is female? Because Amarilla is the feminine word for yellow. 2 hours pass as you train furiously, Yellow sitting calmly on the dock and healing each other Pokemon you defeat back to full health. As is always the case, by the time you're always finished training, Yellow ends up with a handful of wild Pokemon that willingly stay with her, watching you train. Weirdest shit I've ever seen. Finally? Go exploring, you're gonna— oh, look at that. His Pokemon are almost knocked out, well, 2 of them anyway. Now go exploring. A Magikarp, of course. Level 9, so that's no problem. Just use Quick Attack. There you go. Magikarp is down, and Pidgeotto won. That's your 50th battle, Blue. And that's 50! Piece of goddamn cake! No sweat for the best goddamn trainer in Kobukan! You're getting even better, Blue. I know you'll beat Red next time. Yeah. Anyway, make with the healing. Please send out your team so I can heal them properly. What? You're going to try and heal all of them at once? Fine, but if you pass out, I'm not dragging you back to school again. Go ahead. Yellow takes a deep breath and embraces your Pokémon. Then, instead of pulling out a potion or retrieving a bag of orange berries, she says one word, simply. Heal. You yawn and check your watch. Since when did Blue have a watch? Alright, looks like we've got another half hour to get some training in, so I'm going to go for another 50 streak. You still in? Shouldn't we go to Homeroom? Ugh, I don't want to see Gramps' face right now. I think Professor Cherry might be upset if I'm late. And a lot of people are already pretty upset over what happened on Saturday. Maybe we shouldn't make it worse. Whatever, fine, I'll stop training, but I'm stopping because you're tired and wimpy, not because I need to. Remember when I stayed up all night to heal your Pokémon? Yeah, and you were scared that we were going to get caught. I figured someone was going to hear your whining. No one asked how you're able to train all night? No one's asked how you're able to train all night? No. But it doesn't matter. All that shit on Saturday, you probably want to keep your power under wraps. Oh, I'm not sure that's possible. Huh? Yeah, Whitney already knows. We work together in the nursing classes we take, and, Tia knows. A few others too. Huh. I kind of figured that you were trying to keep it a secret. So it's been revealed that Yellow knows Tia. Secrets just hurt people. The people you're keeping the secret from, and the person keeping the secret. Put it in a fortune cookie, Pipsqueak. Alright, enough playing around. Time to go to Homeroom and face the music. What does face the music mean? Did you ever find out why your grandfather didn't put us in the same class? No, I did ask him, but then he put Red there instead, so I figured he was just doing it to piss me off. I'm sure your grandfather doesn't want to upset you. You don't know him. You're not even in his class. No, but I try to see the best in everyone. Well, you're going to have your work cut out for you. Of course, you can't... we all know that Yellow will never see the best in Giovanni. You'll walk away. It's hard sometimes, but I know there's good in everyone, especially you, Blue. We'll see, Yellow, we'll see. And maybe Blue will change one day. Now, students, please stop talking amongst yourselves. Yes, I know you're very excited over the events of last Saturday, but we need to proceed with a lesson. Please, Flan, you've got to believe me. I really see you as a friend, not just a project. I don't care. No, come on, Flan, please. Yes, I want to help you with your... With what? With my emotions? With my mood? That's not something you can just fix, Whitney! And if you're trying, then I don't see how you could actually be my friend. If you're just looking at me like a... worse than a project. Like a patient! Flan, please, Drop it. This is over. We're over. Well, at least Flannery put her foot down, but the first time I played this, that was pretty hurtful to read. Oh, and here's May. And Leaf. Aw, May, what's wrong? Brendan was lying about being a vegan, just so he didn't have to eat my cooking. Isn't that messed up? Brendan is a vegetarian, not a vegan. That's been confirmed in week 1. There's a difference between vegetarians and vegans. Vegetarians eat animal products such as dairy and eggs, and vegans don't. Aw, I'm sorry, sweetie. Brendan doesn't know, but I heard his voice loud and clear on Saturday. I thought I was over it, but then, coming back here to this class, And here's Hilbert. So much power just put to waste. If I had that power, then... It's just like my 12th birthday party all over again. I wonder what happened at Dawn's 12th birthday party. Ha! What a bunch of washouts. Some rando doesn't get to be student council president. A few secrets are spilled, and you all fall to pieces? You losers need to learn to keep your eyes on the target. Don't pretend, even for a second, that you're handling this any better than the rest of us! Huh? What are you talking about? This doesn't affect me. Sounds like Red got taken down a peg. A peg that he should have fallen off years ago. Wait, you don't know? What? We're playing 20 questions now? What is it? So, you don't know. What? What don't I know? You're a dick, so I'm not going to tell you. What?! Students, be quiet. Blue, please, take a seat. I'd expect better of you. Yeah, you always do, but you never acknowledge when I do better. Yeah, that's pretty neglectful, poor Blue. Spectaculum pergere debet, students. Spectaculum pergere debet, students. The show must go on. You've all invested too much into this school, monetarily or otherwise, to let it all fall apart now. Now, if we are to continue our unit on so-called mythical Pokémon, it's important to remember that they, by their very nature, have not had their existence ever scientifically proven. This is counter to legendary Pokémon, who definitely exist, though our records of them may be thin and prone to embellishment. Let's see. In Unova, the Pokémon Victini is known to... You sit back with your feet on the desk and take notes whenever your grandfather says something you didn't already know. Blue keeps his feet on the desk, my god. After a moment, you become aware that class seems weirdly quiet. Looking over your shoulder, you suddenly realize that Red is no longer here. Huh. Psst, we've got Dragon Class 5th period, right? Huh? Yeah, I think. Why, what's it to you? You're a dick, but this is important, so I'll tell you then. Great, I've got more of you flapping your gums to look forward to. Yeah, you're blessed. And we're going to flying class. And of course we all know that Red takes flying class as well, but he's not here. Oh, hello students. Yes, please, come in. Yes, I know you're upset. Please don't cry. Here too, huh? Does anyone know where Grusha is? I didn't get a notification from the infirmary that he'd be out. I imagine he's still recovering from his fall, miss. Oh no! Is he okay? Are any of us... would it help to talk about it? I attempted to show Kobukan a front of unity, and all I achieved was revealing, in the bleakest possible way, how fragile any peace I build truly is. No, that didn't help at all. Hey, can we get on with the lesson? I didn't come here to hear you winners belly aching about how you didn't get to be a student council hostshot or whatever. Winners, don't you mean losers? Since when did you call people winners, Blue? Oh! Right, yes, let's get on with the lesson then. Okay, flying type abilities can be separated into two distinct categories, usually. Those provided by lift, and those provided by levitation. Now, it's important to remember the difference between these, because, let me check my notes. Seems like the school's really taking what happened on Saturday hard. Not my problem. They need to just get over it. It's your problem as well, Blue. You'll find out soon. And after flying class is gym class. And Professors Alder and Bruno aren't happy either, of course. Hi, kids. There's a lot I want to tell you, but I figure you've probably heard enough from your other teachers, and I'm not paid to be a therapist. But even so, if any of them want to talk, I'm here. God damn it, can we have one class without everyone being all mopey? It's not like anyone died! Your disrespect for others' feelings will not protect your own. You hurt others for no reason. Yeah, well, moping like this doesn't fix anything. Blue, things are very tense right now, and your attitude is only making things worse. Simmer down. Simmer down? Aren't you meant to be a champion? A stupid election went sideways, and some people's secrets became public. Big deal! Bigger scandals than this happen on social media every day. Blue, be quiet! What? You need to learn some manners, young man. You need to learn some respect. And for the love of God, you need to learn some empathy. Yes! Thank you, Alder. Finally, someone talked down to Blue. Finally, someone yelled at him. You will not talk to us or your classmates in this manner. After class, you will report to the school's disciplinary committee. Oh, Blue's in trouble! What? We don't have one of those. It's new. Dean Drayden thought we needed one after Saturday. I'm not sure if I agree how he implemented it, but that's not my place to say. Perhaps, since we have so many students gathered here, we should make the announcement now. You know, it's always satisfying to see a bully get in trouble, and here Blue did get in trouble, finally. He shall no longer disrespect anyone in school, or anyone in life. Though he will continue, we know it. Bullies don't change overnight. Yes, that makes sense. Students, the dean has implemented a new disciplinary committee. In order to avoid the student council being swamped with reports from students, you should instead go to the committee. If you have any conflicts with your fellow students, or with a teacher that need to be resolved, you are asked to go to the disciplinary committee. I was not made aware of this. Who is on this committee? The rest of the members are still being selected, but for now... It's you, Dib Membrane, or Charon the traitor. I am. Of course, the students aren't happy. What? Him? No way! This has to be some kind of sick joke! He caused this mess! The teachers aren't defending him. Guess they agree. Well, sucks to be him! Get him out of here! I'm never going to respect the disciplinary committee with him in it! Fuck Sharon! Stop it! Huh? That pipsqueak? What does she think she's doing? And despite being female, she's not wearing the skirt like the others. She's wearing trousers. Nice choice. Who's that? You're trying to shut down Sharon before he even gets the chance to say anything! He said enough! Yeah, he ruined Kobukan! Kobukan's only ruined if you give up on it. We still have 11 months to go. We can turn things around. We can find the good in this. Look, Sharon feels bad, don't you? Indescribably. No, I will describe it. Classmates, I've committed a grave trespass against all of you. I never meant for so many to get caught up in this. I only wanted the truth to be known, no matter who it hurt, how much it hurt. I thought myself justified. I thought that... Shut up! Save your sub-story... Let me start with... Shut up! Save your sub-stories! You were just jealous! Yeah, haven't you tucked your way into enough trouble for now? In any case... Shut up! I will work as the disciplinary committee's... Get out of here! Student liaison to reduce pressure on... We don't want you! The student council and the faculty. Get out of there, Yellow! My door is always open. Come to me with any complaints. Boo! Yeah, and after that election disaster, nobody likes Sharon. Alright, that's enough! If you've got any complaints about how the disciplinary committee's run, well, bring them to the disciplinary committee, I suppose. Yeah, I see the problem, but there's nothing I can do about it in this class, so let's just move on to the lecture, then the battles. Class proceeds without incident. After it ends, instead of heading to the lunch hall with all the other students, you proceed to the Disciplinary Committee's office. Typical. This detention squad is brand new, and I'm probably the first person who's got to report it to it. Just my luck. Pretty embarrassing of you, Blue, but finally you're in trouble. And look, Skyla and Silver are there as well. Ah! Our first villain! Get your head out of the clouds. It's not... Blue? Silver? The hell you doing here? I'm part of the Disciplinary Committee. No, the hell you're not. A shady guy like you? Yeah, I was pretty surprised too. Silver's passion for enforcing curfew was intense. We had nearly come to blows before over it. It seemed logical, given enforcing curfew is not one of the Disciplinary Committee's responsibilities. Wait, I thought you wanted to repeal curfew. What I want is no longer of any account. Oh yeah, and what about this airhead? Airhead? I'm a hero of justice! I want to make sure that no evildoers even try to break onto campus again, and I want to make sure what happened to poor Sabrina never happens again. I should have done something then, but I was so shocked by what I heard about Red. Oh, not that, I'm mad about it or anything though. I think people with superpowers are super cool. Yeah, well, some of us actually have to work to make our Pokémon like us. Can't say I see the cool side of this. Hey! I heard that! Can't you see that Red didn't mean to have that power? You've read comic books, right? No, we don't all have that luxury. And I remind you that this isn't a goddamn comic. I stuck my neck out for that man, and this is what happened? He's a victim in this situation. He needs saving just as much as any of the rest of us. Skyla speaking the truth. You're delusional. You think a guy who can cut through the effort that the rest of us have to put us in... let me start over. You're delusional. You think a guy who can cut through the effort the rest of us have to put in is going to feel anything over this? Believe me, it's very easy to stop caring that people hate you. What's up with them? Given my history of poorly chosen allies, I elected to choose two companions that I thought would not have the sort of relationship my former partners did. Yeah, well, I think you got that one. I think you'll be too busy trying to prevent those two from fighting to actually get anything done. I have some ideas. A common foe works wonders for bringing enemies together. Meaning Red. You're a bastard, you know that. So I've heard. But you actually listened to me. Eh? So we're even. I'm not going to give you a hard time about your massive, monumental, colossal, tremendous fuck-up. Are you? You bastard. Are you done? Yeah, I'm done. I was under the impression you were not fond of Red. Oh, believe me, I hate that loser's guts, but you screwed up this entire school. Everyone's whining and moaning about what happened, even the teachers. We're here to learn, aren't we? We're here to train. Enough of the moping around. On that note, I believe you were instructed to report to the Disciplinary Committee for your disrespect to instructors Alder and Bruno and the gym class, no? Yeah. What, you're going to make me write lines? Like Principal Skinner did to Bart Simpson on the chalkboard? No. This is a first offense, so you will receive only a warning. Future offenses will result in a removal of your after-school privileges. You will have to spend your free time with the Disciplinary Committee, reflecting on what you have done wrong. Though I should mention that your habit of sneaking out of your dorm at night in order to train ends today. Yeah, he's pretty much breaking the rules of curfew. What?! I made very clear that you would end that behavior if I was elected to student council. That did not happen, obviously. But as it is now my responsibility to ensure that curfew is upheld, I cannot look the other way. Silver would not allow it for one. So all that talk about repealing the curfew and how we're mature enough to handle it goes out the window as soon as someone tells you to drop it? Yes. You are a bastard. That's the third time you've called him that, Blue. Every time I hear that, it hurts slightly less. Even though Blue's speaking the truth, Charon is a bastard. That is all. You may go. So now you go to lunchtime. So Blue only received a warning. And here's the angry table. They're not looking happy at all, for a different reason. What's up, losers? Silence is all he gets. Huh? Cat got your tongue? What, you too weak to come up with a comeback? Cut it out, Blue. Yeah, we're not in the mood to argue. What? But this is our table! We argue every day! Why the hell would you stop now? Maybe you didn't notice, but we've all got enough to worry about without this dumbass daily ritual. I don't even know why I keep coming to this table. No. Come on, Hilbert. I know you'd never turn down an argument. What's the best Pokémon, huh? I'm bored of this conversation. And he leaves. Yeah, I think I'll probably just go take a nap until lunch is over. And Flannery's gone too, but Misty's staying here. Well, I'm not leaving this table. I was here first. Worthless! You're all worthless! And the angry table split up. Maybe for good this time. Blue, would you like to... Not now, Yellow! Poor Yellow. But I swear she better not steal Blue away from Red. I keep telling that. And we're in Dragon class. Can't believe that I am relying on Queen Hardass to bring this day back to normal. Queen Hardass. Lance's cousin, by the way. But you all know that. But I'm sure there's nothing that can interrupt her fetish for dragon types, right? Yes, there is. Oh, look how hot she is. She's gorgeous. Alright, quickly now, take your seats. Stop your discussions, unless they pertain to dragon types. We have a lot of material to get through, and I will tolerate no interruption. Finally! A teacher who's got her head on straight! I would just like to say a couple words regarding the events of last Saturday. Son of a bitch! Unlike the mighty dragons who blah blah blah. You zone out as Claire's droning voice goes on and on about stuff you really don't care about. This sucks. Is this what the rest of the year is going to be like? This is all that damn Red's fault. If that idiot hadn't gone all mannequin mode, he could have explained what phrenergy actually is, and people wouldn't have freaked out like this. Well, I guess people are still upset about their own secrets or whatever, but... Like I care! All that matters is Red! Ah, so Red does matter to you, you admitted it. By which I mean that Red doesn't matter at all. So, you're taking it back, you son of a bitch, Blue. But you said it the first time, Red does matter to you, don't lie. Scary face you got there. Any particular reason you're casting the eyes of death on Dawn? Huh? Oh, hi Dawn. You suddenly become aware that you've been subconsciously snarling in Dawn's direction. My bad. You suddenly become aware that you've been subconsciously snarling in Dawn's general direction for the past 15 minutes. What are you looking at? You! Wait, excuse me, that went too fast. You! Wait, no, I meant nothing. I was just thinking, don't say you, so I said it, but I meant to say nothing. Not to imply you're nothing, though, because, I mean, you're really something, but not in a bad way. I'm sorry. Poor Dawn. As I said before, she's such a dork in this game. Smooth. Yeah, what do you want? Figured it out yet? Cut the crap. What were you going to tell me this morning? You could say please. Please stop being a pain in the ass and just tell me what's so goddamn important it needed, like, 6 hours of build-up. Red dropped out of Kobukan. What? No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Saturday night. Ethan told me this morning. That's bullshit. He wouldn't quit. I mean, I wish he would, but he didn't. Sure. So you agree? Huh? I was just thinking the same thing. Sure, he handed out his dropout paperwork, and sure, he's flown back to Peloton, but you know, that's not enough to actually quit. See, I told you in the last episode that Red returned to Peloton. I told you, that's what I know. What the hell are you saying? Listen, we have slightly over 2 days until Wednesday. That means we have just under 50 hours to get Red back to Kobukan before the quarter clashes. We? Who the hell is we? You can do whatever the hell you want. I'm glad he's gone. I know I know a quitter like him couldn't hack it at Kobukan. You just said he wouldn't quit though. Don't twist my words! Yeah, good job, Leaf, calling out Blue's hypocrisy. I am literally just quoting you. Just shut up. Shut up! I wasn't thinking alright? I mean, let me start over. Just shut up. Shut up! I wasn't thinking straight, alright? I was surprised. Oh, Clara's pissed. Ah, you know what that means. Blue is in trouble again. Mr. Oak, is there anything you would like to share with the class? No, Instructor Claire. I can't afford to be sent to the Disciplinary Committee again. Not so soon. I need my evenings to train, if that bastard is going to stop me from going out at nights. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, Instructor Claire. Can we move on now? Well, how pleasant it is to see that you can tone down the aggressiveness once in a while. Perhaps my cousin's reports on your temper were exaggerated. Yep, that's it. Liar. Meet me in the garden after school. We're going to get Red back. And why the hell would I want that? 4 reasons. Your first battle, you lost, but only because you were using a brand new Pokémon. Your second battle, you lost, but only because Red massively outnumbered your team. Your third battle, you lost, but only because the Battle Trials rule set totally cut into your level advantage. Finally, your most recent battle, you lost, but that's because I was there, so obviously you never had a chance. I beat you in the tryouts. Ignoring that. Is there a point to all this? I remember every battle I had with that guy, so I don't need your damn reminders. I mean, just doing some math on the back of a napkin here, but it looks like your win record is 0-4. I mean, doesn't that just kind of bite at you? Personally, I can't help but feel like I'd want to do one more battle. At least one more. Let's be honest, a lot of those losses, the odds were against you, weren't they? Don't you want just one more battle as equals one-on-one? No gimmicks, no handicaps, nothing in your way? Just one more so you can finally prove you're better than him? You must think I'm an idiot. No, I just think you deserve better than what you've gotten. Shut up. I told you I don't want your pity. So Leaf is pretty much using the battle suggestion to help get Red back. And of course, Blue can't say no to a challenge. You ignore Leaf for the rest of the lesson, trying to put her words out of your mind. Nice class, by the way. Look at this. Oh, sorry. It has the dragon symbol, and it has a dark hue to it. And we're back in Homeroom with Gramps. Of course, this is difficult since your next class has Leaf in it too. Hey, did you see Tia in our dragon class? What? No, why do you care? I figured that she might be able to help us get Red back. If there's one person in the school more obsessed with him than you, it's Tia. More obsessed than me? Look who's talking! Yeah, Blue, if you're so obsessed with Red, why don't you marry him? Whoever's talking should stop! So it turns out that Tia is taking the dragon class, and that's how Blue knows her as well. As everyone should remember, it's time to take your quiz. Please pull out your pens. Oh! Better save. Okay, I saved, so let's get on with it. As for what you should know, the opponent's Excadrill only knows Dig, the opponent's Wailord only knows Dive, and the opponent's Braviary only knows Fly. Additionally, each opponent will target the foe they can do the most damage to. Remember to look at your party before committing to any moves. Finally, remember that this is graded. Alright, Blue versus Professor Oak. And look at that, I love that glare. Okay, so each of these opponents know only one move, as Professor Oak said, and they will target the Pokemon they are strong against. So let's look at the Pokemon. This is Breloom, and since Braviary knows Fly, you need to use Sky Uppercut. Hits the opponent even during Fly. Now let's look at Dugtrio. Dig is the best one. Excadrill knows Dig as well, so once Excadrill uses Dig, you need to use Dig as well. Dig's Underground on first turn, attacks on second. And Lantern. Let's look at Whirlpool. Traps opponent, damaging them 4 turns. Even if an opponent uses Dive, they will be trapped in the Whirlpool. So, let's get on with the battle. Let's finish these 3 opponents. They have only about 1 HP left. And so, you can't see their HP, but you can see these. Only 1 HP left. So use Sky Uppercut on Braviary, Dig on Excadrill, and Whirlpool on Wailord. Excadrill used Dig, Braviary used Fly, and Dive. Dugtrio's digging now. Oh, Breloom used Sky Uppercut, and so Braviary is down. Lantern used Whirlpool, and so is Wailord. Wailord is down as well. Oh, Breloom is hurt by his burn, so he's gone. Oh, Lantern, hurt by poison. Breloom fainted. Dugtrio's left. And there you go, Dugtrio! Excadrill is done as well. Well done. That's how you pass this quiz. Well, that will be all. You didn't say if everyone did well or not. I knew it. Every time we take one of these tests, he just looks at reds. He doesn't even look at the rest of ours, does he? That seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. It's evening, so what are you gonna do, Blue? Oh, Yellow, hi. Blue? What's wrong? Were you waiting for me again? Not this time. Do you have any plans? I was planning on... Drop them. We're training. Oh, I actually need to... I can't do this without you. What did you need to do, Yellow? That's not fair, Blue. You can't just say that to make me do what you want and not mean it. I mean it. I can't train without you. I need you there. Alright. Yeah, he needs you to heal his Pokémon. Alright, good to hear. I'm going back to my dorm to get changed. Meet you outside Aura Hall. You don't make this easy, Blue. And we're outside of Aura Hall. Where's your hat? Oh, I left it in my dorm. Damn, look how long her hair is. It reaches past her rear end, her ass. Is there something wrong? Your hair's longer than I remembered. I haven't cut it recently. Right. Did you, do anything with it recently? No. Right. This is weird. Why is her hair distracting me like this? Because it's long as hell. God, those losers at school have gotten into my head. I swear, please, Yellow, please don't steal Blue away from Red. I'm a huge Nameless shipper. Seriously, am I the only Nameless shipper playing this game? Anyway. Where are we going to train? I heard Bee say that while training on Sunday, she found a cave in the mountains. I bet it's chock full of powerful Pokémon. It's pretty far away, but I think the Academy has a couple ride Cyclizer that we can use to get there and back in time. Ha! Some dumb cave? Sure, I bet there's a real tough Zubat there that's just waiting to fight me. Okay, so what's your idea? Let's head to the garden. Really? But there are barely any Pokémon in the garden. Yeah, well, I want to go there. It's not a crime. Come on already! Okay, we're going to the garden. Wait! God, took you long enough. That's not fair. Your legs are longer than mine. Yeah, cry about it. You're looking around for wild Pokémon, are you? What are you looking for? No one! Stop yelling at me. Sorry, but could you quit God damn it. Sorry, but could you quit crying about it? You didn't have to come out here. I'm not crying. Huh? Then what's that noise You pause, listening carefully. There's definitely a sobbing sound coming from somewhere around here. Actually, I think I heard the same sound this morning. Huh? It sounds like the noise is coming from a bush just a few feet away. Probably a wild Pokémon. Ignore it. Let's go to the groves. No, I'm going to check. Have some empathy, Blue. Ugh, of all the times to grow a spine, now I've got to stop some Rattata from chewing her hair off. There it is again. Why am I thinking about her hair? Please, Blue, if she ever confesses to you, reject her. Go after Red. Or Red will go after you. You walk behind the bushes and see absolutely nothing besides Yellow. This would be less unnerving if the crying sound wasn't very loud and clearly coming from, like, right in front of you. This is new. What do you think, Yellow? A Kecleon? I doubt it's a Kecleon. Tia? She's finally snapped. There's Tia. She's wearing a new outfit. Looks very nice. Never mind. Apparently I have. Nice bow, too. I blame Red for this. You can't blame Red for everything, Blue. Yellow gently grabs one of Tia's hands and touches foreheads with her. Tia? What's wrong? At least she makes a verbal sound, finally. Tia's mouth opens, but all you hear is a choking sob. And look, she has tears in her eyes, if you look closely. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. La. All Sunday? Oh, I'm sorry, that's awful. And you dressed up so cutely, too. I'm sure he'd be here if he could be. Yeah, she dressed up to go shopping with Red and Leaf. On Sunday. You watched perplexed for a couple minutes as Yellow seems to carry on a fluent conversation with Tia, despite Tia not saying a single intelligible word. Your patience, already minimal, is quickly stretched to its limit. Could someone explain what's going on here? Well, Tia is, It sounds like Tia was expecting Red to show up here, but he didn't because of, Saturday. You can see the tears after she closes her eyes. She could tell a bunch of people were upset on Saturday, but didn't know what to do, so she just came here to the garden and waited, and she's been waiting ever since. Have you been waiting all day in the garden yesterday, Tia? Oh yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. Like, I give a rat's ass about any of that! Why the hell was she invisible just now? Oh. The seconds stretch by with the speed of a relaxed chuckle as Yellow's eyes dart from side to side, looking for a reasonable explanation. I suppose Professor Oak's neglect has taught Blue to not be so empathetic. Neglect can lead to lack of empathy. Or sympathy. She can just do that. Like how I heal Pokémon, or how Red can make Pokémon trust him right away. She can just turn invisible. She can just do that. Yes. Of course. Okay, we're fading away. You walk away. You've had quite enough distractions from your academy life for the foreseeable future. Oh, Leaf, hi! Unfortunately, the distractions have not quite enough of you. Hey! Hey yourself! Watch where you're... Wait, it's you? You showed up? Oh great! Look, I've hit a bit of a snag. Huh? So, I've called him a bunch, but he's not answering. I'm pretty sure that he'll only come back if someone goes there and gets him. Yeah, so here's the issue. Red told me there was a student in the school named Skyla. Yeah, the pilot. Oh, you know her? Huh. We take flying-type classes together. Right. Anyway, I asked her if she could, fly her plane over to Kanto. You're kidding. Hey! Do you know how much it costs to fly a plane from Kobukan to Southwest Kanto and back again? No? Well, neither did I. I thought that it'd be a lot cheaper. But the big thing is that she apparently needs, approval from the KAA at least 2 weeks in advance. KAA? Kobukan Air Authority. Well, sucks to be you. Nuh-uh, sucks to be us, because we're in this together, remember? Why the hell won't you take no for an answer, you crazy bitch? At least she took no for an answer when Red rejected her. You're the one who showed up to the garden. I was in the area. Uh-huh. Anyway, since Skyla's plane isn't an option, I was wondering if your Pidgeotto could fly you. You can hear the blood rushing in your ears, as you're sure that you have just had a coronary from the massive increase in blood pressure you've undergone. That's almost 7,000 miles over an open ocean, and you want my Pidgeotto to fly there twice in 2 days? I thought Pidgeotto could go at Mach 2. That's Pidgeot, and that's a maximum speed with no rider. If a person tried to ride a Pidgeot going that fast, the sonic boom would snap their neck and liquefy their brain before they went even a fraction of that speed. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm open to other ideas. Give it up. If he left, he's gone. You need to be able to fly at the speed of a jet plane in order to get there and back in time. What? Yeah, we have, 44 hours until the quarter clashes start? Planes need to land, swap out their tires, refuel, shit like that, and pilots need to sleep. You can't fly for 16 hours straight. How do you know so much about planes? Unlike some people, I listen to the people around me. Skyla talks about her plane all the time. Oh, you know, despite being mean, Blue is pretty observant, and he's a good listener. You did the math. Huh? You figured out how fast someone would have to go in order to get to Peloton and back. Yeah, but only so I could tell you it's impossible. Okay, wait, we're not over yet. Dragonite, they can circle the globe in 16 hours, right? So how about... Give it up! There's nothing we can do! Even if we had a Dragonite, no rider could stand the wind resistance without some kind of barrier! Give up. Some kind of barrier? A Dragonite with a barrier! Follow me! What? That pushy... God, why does she always think she's going to get her way? Blue, Tia and I overheard what you were saying, and... Not now, Yellow, kinda in the middle of something. Oh, Tia changed out of her other outfit. Actually... Follow me. See the good in everyone, Amarillo, see the good. Oh, and there's Lance. Absolutely not. What? No. Did you mean yes? No. Damn, that normally works. It worked on Professor Oak, but not Lance. Lance is too smart for that. What the hell is happening here? Oh joy, there's more. Well, you said that no one could ride on a Dragonite at its top speed without some sort of barrier. And that reminded me that Advisor Lance has a Dragonite that knows barrier. I see you have been listening to my cousin's lectures. Good, she is an excellent teacher, and you would do well to listen to her. In any case, you are correct. Dragonite cannot normally learn the barrier technique. However, I taught it the move after 4 months of intensive training, learning from powerful espers who have exiled themselves to the far reaches of Mount Silver in order to train their skills. One can understand, then, why I would be reticent to allow my Dragonite to assist in the recapture of a truculent runaway. Wait, you know what I was going to ask? Your appalling taste in men has not escaped me, no. It is quite obvious that you think my Dragonite, who can erect a psychic barrier around its rider to protect said rider from wind resistance, could be used to retrieve Mr. Rose from whatever hole he has crawled into. My answer to this request, as stated, is no. I bet he can't do it. Your attempt to bait me is disrespectful, and may I add, laughable. My Dragonite, who I might add, is female, once flew from Kobukan to Cinnabar Island in a matter of hours. What? Why isn't she talking? What, does she want me to say something now? I hate the guy as much as you, sir, but come on, isn't there something you can do? There's an immense amount I could do. I see no reason to. Wait, but you said that once Red failed, you would finally respect him. I believe I told you to leave the room for that conversation. I was by the door, but that doesn't matter. You made a promise. I made no such thing, and certainly not to you. What I said was that I may respect him. I didn't think it was necessary that I state failure alone was not a condition of my respect. Perseverance is. Failure followed by another attempt at success. Given that, upon being faced with failure, his first recourse was to run home. It is clear he does not have the mental fortitude or wherewithal to succeed in this academy, so there's no reason to drag him back. Exactly as I said. Why do you hate him so much? Your characterization of my feelings towards him as hate is incorrect. I would have liked to see him succeed, as I would any student of Kobukan, but his personality is one that hinders itself, and I object to having my time wasted training a student who does not do their best. Oh, and Lance Blue said that he hates Red as much as you do, so he also used the word hate. Why are you even a teacher? Lance is smiling. Sneaky bastard. For the pay, of course. Of course. Some people keep the jobs they hate, or keep the jobs they hate or dislike, or something that they're not satisfied with just for the money. I don't believe that for a moment. That's the first intelligent thing you've said since you walked in here. Wait, if we somehow get another Dragonite, would you teach it barrier? Let me guess, the answer is no. If you could somehow get your hands on another Dragonite, then certainly I would be willing to spend the multiple weeks of dedicated training it would take to teach your Dragonite barrier. Blue, can you train my Dratini into a Dragonite? No. What level is it? 16. You need a lot more levels than that. Dragonair evolves into Dragonite at level 55. You don't have enough time to train her. No, I can't increase a Pokemon's level by 39 levels in, 30 hours. Okay, but what if we... Give it up already! Why are you so desperate? Red isn't the only person who came here with no friends, Blueberry! It's Blue. And there's nothing you can do. Just give up on him. This won't work, okay? I mean, I can't even think of a bird Pokemon that could fly that far in one shot. It'd probably have to be a dragon. We need a dragon that can go faster than a jet, that can put up some sort of psychic barrier to protect the rider. Find me one of those, and maybe I'll say you've got a chance. And here are these two chicks again. I think that you might want to listen to what Tia has to say. Not now, Yellow! Why not? Why don't you ever think that what I have to say might be important? Huh? I didn't mean... All I've been trying to do all day, all month, is help you, but you never even say thank you! Yellow, come on, not here. It's always not now, Yellow, or not here, Yellow. Then when? You won't even introduce me to your friends. I don't want to be a secret. I didn't want them to... And we always have to do what you want! Why can't we just go out for a picnic once in a while? Why are you always fighting something or someone? I don't know? Maybe to get his anger out of Professor Oak's neglect. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, at least it's about time that someone stood up to Blue. Don't be a pushover when it comes to Blue. Okay, now say it aloud. Yeah, fine. I see Blue has a hard time apologizing like Squidward did in the episode Fools in April. What was it you wanted to say? Tia's also looking for Red, and she thinks she can help you. That's great. Sorry, I don't think I've seen you before? Oh, hiya, I'm Yellow, or Amarillo if you want. I'm Blue's, friend. Hopefully just friend, as it will be in the future, just friend. How come you haven't mentioned her before, Blue? She's super cute. I don't go around telling all my friends about my other friends, and you aren't even my friend. Fair enough, I guess. Well, Tia, what do you think you can do to help us? Yeah, I don't think turning invisible is going to cut it this time. Huh? Inside joke. Tia inhales and lets out a big sigh. Go ahead, Tia. Oh, this is it, the big reveal. Her eyes are glowing. This is new. There we go, Latias. This is Tia's true form. What? What am I seeing? Should I be screaming? No, really, what? I think I should be screaming, right? I should probably be screaming. What is going on? Latias! This is the real Tia. What is it? She is a Latias. Yeah, Blue, you have offended her. You called her a nit. Ask a dumb question? Okay, but, like, what is she? Is she a Pokémon? Why are you still whispering? I don't know. Latias! Latias! Yellow closes her eyes and holds the Tia's hand. Get it because Tia is in Latias' name. Tia says she hopes you aren't scared by her true form, and she wants you to know that she's the same girl you've attended Miss Claire's elective with. Wait, you can speak Pokémon? No, but I can feel what they're feeling, in a general sense, and, I think Tia's species is very empathetic anyway, so it's easier for me to read her. Okay, but wait, Tia, you said that you thought you could help us get Red back, right? La! My Pokédex isn't getting a reading on this thing. Is it really a Pokémon? There are a lot of Pokémon that have never been catalogued, Blue. Some Pokémon that are common in one region aren't even in the Pokédex of another region. Yeah, like in the National Pokédex. Wait, so you're telling me that this dragon thing is like the Rattata of another region? Now that's insulting. Latias! No, she's just a special Pokémon that has never been caught. Well, that ends today! Oh no, Blue. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. What? Can't you take a joke? Can we try to stay on topic, please? Thanks. Tia, our Pokédexes aren't working on you, but you at least look like some sort of dragon. Does that mean you can get to Palatown and back before the quarter clashes? La! She says yes. Then I'm cool with this. I'm not. How many of our classmates are actually Pokémon?
T.
She says too. Wait, is Latios in this school somewhere, or is someone else a Pokémon as well? What? That was a rhetorical question. 2? Who the hell? Who's the second? Blue, focus. Tia's how you can get to Palatown. Me? Yeah, of course. What, you didn't think I was going to ride on her back for like an entire day, did you? Across an ocean? Yeah, because you can see that Leaf is afraid of water. When Red mentioned water and fishing, she got intimidated. Huh, okay. I've played along with your little game so far because, I'll admit it, I feel like I haven't really finished things with Red, and he hasn't finished anything with you. But if you think for 1 second I'm going to ride the back of one of one of my classmates across the goddamn ocean to give pep talk to a guy I hate, you're out of your mind. You're using the word hate a lot, that's a strong word. Well, when you put it like that...
Diaz! Latias!
She should probably mention she can put up a light screen to protect her rider, but she can only carry one at a time without slowing down a bit. So, when she comes back, whoever went to get Red won't be able to come back with him. You'll miss the first quarter clash. Tia, can you go by yourself?
Les.
She's never been to Kanto before. She wouldn't know how to get there or where Palatown is. Also, she wouldn't know what to say to Red. Face it, Leaf. You're the only one who cares enough about that dumbass to do this. But... I can't. I can't go across an ocean. I just can't. What, can't you swim? I mean, yes, but that's not the point.
La-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee!
If you fall, Tia can definitely catch you. She can fly faster than you can fall. That's not the point. I can't just... it's an entire ocean! A little water never hurt anyone, but deep water's terrifying, believe me. I would never go into deep water. What's the deal? You were so gung-ho about sending me on a trip across the pond. Not so fun when you're the one in the pilot seat, is it? Blue, please. Please! I need you to get Red. I can't. You can't get everything you want without working for it. That's pretty much true. If Tia is going to get to Palatown and back, she needs to leave tomorrow, immediately after school. We have 20 hours to find a pilot. You don't have much time. And we're moving on to Tuesday, May 4th. Oh boy. I'm telling you that week 5 is going to be more intense than week 4, trust me. Oh, and we're no longer playing as Blue. I'm going to stop right here, so thank you my healers for joining me on this adventure. Feel free to give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't get on my bitter side.